Hello, YouTube. It's me again. All right, and we are going to be going over the Comedian Shotgun. I hear a lot of stuff like, "Oh, it's not good. The handling sucks," and all this other jazz. So I kind of, want to give like my own insight and see what I think about the shotgun. When it comes to PvP, I don't think it's the greatest thing possible, right? Let's just look at the rolls on this weapon. Any Crucible player is probably going to try to get like a full choke, accurize. They're going to go for the ranged masterwork. Ensemble might be a great choice here because you do get improved handling and reload when you're near allies. Maybe for sixes, Ensemble might be a better thing here. But the thing about Subsistence is as soon as you kill, you get that one back, right? So that's not too bad. And honestly, the way that Bungie's kind of set up the whole like ability regen and super regen and stuff like that in the future, I think Thresh might be really good here because they're setting it up to where like we're almost back to vanilla Destiny where people are getting like one super, maybe two a game, right? And I feel like Thresh is going to be something that people are going to start looking into when it comes to their weapons. Now, hear me out here. If you could consistently shotgun melee someone or get like a kill with your shotgun, you're going to be getting Subsistence proc, which gives you one back. And sure, the handling is not the greatest thing, but we have exotics in the game that kind of help out with that. Like the Warlock has like Ophidians, the Hunter has, his chest piece, Dragon Shadow. There's a few things that can help out here. So let's say instead of going for range, because that shotgun's range got kind of messed with, why not do something like maybe if you get like a handling masterwork here, right? Just hear me out. This may not be the greatest thing, but let's say you got a handling masterwork here. And I'm pretty sure people are probably going to do Adept Icarus because people like the shotgun in the air, right? Because Adept handling is not going to do too much for you, right? Your handling is going to be about 55. And I don't think Adept handling is a bad thing to kind of use here. Especially for me, I'm normally stay grounded when I shotgun, so I like to slide more than I like jumping in the air. So maybe handling here going up to 55 is not a bad thing because your range is still at 12, right? But this might not be a bad play in Crucible. To each their own. Like I said, it's not the greatest thing. You could go and get you a Found Verdict, which would be much better in this slot. You get you a lightweight shotgun, that you can kind of work with. So this is definitely not the craziest thing. But if you're trying to force this in Crucible, this might be the play here. Or if you're one of those people that are like really good with your grenades, you're going to get kills, right? Adrenaline Junkie's changing. So, you might be able to change, like you throw a grenade, you kill someone, or like, remember sticky grenades for the Hunter, the arc ones are going to be able to one-shot. Maybe in the future, someone's just going to be running around with like a sticky Hunter grenade, proccing Adrenaline Junkie and just like fucking everyone up. Who knows, right? But when it comes to that's kind of it right there. Now, let's look at the PvE side of things, okay? If we go into the PvE side of things here, I am going to get away from Accurize. I don't need it. Subsistence is still going to be in my slot there because I like it to be there. And I mean, at some general point, we're probably going to have something where machine guns and shotguns get like some kind of buff from the artifact, right? So I'm going to like Assault Mag because my rounds per minute go from 55 to 60, right? That's like one of the main things for me right there. Now, if I am going to use a shotgun, I'm probably going to use it on an enemy that's tanky. So then Vorpal's still going to be a good thing for me here, all right? So having Subsistence and Vorpal is okay because I know that I might only get that last kill on my 4th shot, right? So then remember when I said Subsistence was cool? Boom, I retract from that, right? Because I don't really need it to reload as much for me anymore because if I'm using Vorpal, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of damage to something, but I'm probably not going to have enough to kill it. So now the next best things here are going to be something that could either bring my mag up, right? Like Boundless Grief. Boundless Grief could be something that can help me out because now my mag goes up to 5. With 5, that means I get an extra shot with Vorpal, right? I could do Genesis. If I break a shield, it reloads my gun. I could be smart about it. I can like hit a target up maybe 3 times and then see if there's a shield around and hit the shield. and then boom, my gun is reloaded, and I get another 5 shots or 4 shots at whatever it is. But I still think Bombless Grief is probably the best thing here because it comes on the weapon already, if that makes any sense. Now, if we're talking in general sense PvE, the first thing that I'm going to think about is Adrenaline Junkie after the changes, because I know that if I get a kill, right, with my grenade, I'm going to get a 33% damage buff here. And guess what else? I get 30 handling. So Adrenaline Junkie, not only is it would be good in the PvE side, it would be good in the PvP side. If you get a kill with your grenade, you get that nice handling that we're talking about, that like the gun is lacking, right? Now, when it comes to that, if I'm going for a PvE thing, I wanted that big ones in my mod slot, right? And now I don't really need handling, do I? I don't need handling at all. If I got something like reload, cool. Handling is nice to have, right? Reload will be probably better because then like I can kind of like kill and then reload, right? I also don't need full choke anymore. I kind of want like the damage to spread, right? So maybe something like corkscrew. What else can I do here? I want to go with, I would say corkscrew might be my best bet here. Corkscrew, assault mag, bombless, adrenaline junkie might be my go-to. That's just what you have there. Now, Battle Shroud might be like the next best thing, but I think in the future, adrenaline junkie is going to be a nice perk, especially if you're a player that plays around like your grenade a lot. Now, that being said, if you don't have that, I would say Whirlpool will be the next thing between those 2 slots. So when it comes to the shotgun, it may not be the greatest thing, but it does have access to adept mods, which can kind of bring it to another tier. You might have to go out of your way to get like the most perfect one, but if you do and you enjoy it, who's to hate? Like, hey man, some guns in this game feel good, and I swear when I run around with the shotgun, I like it. It feels really good to me. And this is not like, oh, everyone needs to be like me. It's about who you are as a player and what you enjoy. So after December 7th, if you have one with Adrenaline Junkie sitting in your vault, like I do, right? I don't have the greatest things here, right? But if you have something like this in your vault, hopefully you don't get a Stability Masterwork like I did. But if you have something like this in the vault, why not go around and test it out, man? You know, throw on the big ones and like go on activity and see like some like orange bars, some yellow bars. And I'm pretty sure you'll probably do some major damage. All right. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. This was my insight on the Comedian Shotgun. I see you guys on the next vid. Thank you very much. We're getting close to 20,000 subs on YouTube. I do appreciate you guys being here, leaving comments and stuff like that. I do read them. I do my best to reply to people. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.